Hello and welcome to my channel, On the Mat with Kelsey. Today I'm excited to share the short, gentle flow with you. As this class, these series of stretches are meant to provide relief to pain you may be having in your neck, in your upper back, your upper shoulders. Personally, I hold a lot of my own stress, a lot of tension in this area, right? And these muscles where your neck connects to your shoulder blades and along your spine as well as up into the neck. I find that whenever I'm worrying about something or working a lot of extra hours on a deadline, that is where I feel pain. That's where my body just hurts. So this flow is meant to help alleviate that. Know that this short, gentle flow is meant for all levels. You don't need any props. If you are experiencing pain yourself, especially if you have an injury, please listen to your body. Move slowly and mindfully through these movements. Wherever you feel resistance, that's where you're meant to stay with the breath until maybe your body opens a little more. So we'll get started right here, seated. Find a simple cross of your legs. Know you can slide a cushion or a towel underneath your sit bones to sit a little more comfortably. Go ahead and close your eyes and take a big breath in. Open your mouth and a big exhale, sigh out. And again, this time as you inhale, roll the shoulders up. And exhale, sigh it out the mouth, release the shoulders down. One more time, inhale. This time, seal the lips, breathe out through the nose, exhale. You are welcome to keep your eyes closed. If you'd like, you can blink them open. But we're all going to take our right ear over towards our right shoulder. Inhale, slowly roll your chin towards your chest. Your head hangs heavy. And exhale, slowly move the head over towards the left shoulder. And inhale, your head comes up to center. Sit tall. And then just reverse that motion. Go left. Exhale. Inhale, chin to chest. Nice and slow. Moving fluidly through every part of your neck. And then right ear to right shoulder. Good. And up. Do that one more time, circling each direction. So just move with your breath. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. I invite you to close your eyes. Find it's easier to get into your body more. Chin to chest as you inhale. Left ear, left shoulder. And back up to center. Notice if your shoulders have already crept up. Relax them down and reverse that motion one last time. Chin to chest. Right ear, right shoulder. Good. And inhale, upright. Blink your eyes open. And take your arms out. Bend at the elbows and take your fingertips to touch lightly on the tops of your shoulders. Here we're going to roll through the shoulders, and by bending at your elbows, it's just helping to really get into that motion a little more circle. So we start by rounding our back like cat. Pull your belly button to your spine as you reach your elbows towards one another. Inhale, come to sit upright tall on the sit bones as you reach your elbows up. Take your gaze to look up, and then keep rotating the elbows around and back as you rotate your shoulders around and back. Chest is open. And then exhale back to neutral spine. Good. Again, just like that. Inhale, round the back, belly in, elbows reach towards one another. Then inhale, keep pressing those elbows together as you reach them forward. Up, look up, and then roll them back. Open your chest. Back to center. Good. Neutral spine. Shoulders are down. Then we just do the same thing, but reverse that motion. So open the chest first. Looking up, pull the elbows to point towards the sky. And then as you pull the elbows towards one another, round the back. And up to neutral. One more time, just like that. Inhale, open the chest. Elbows up. Exhale, round the back. Imagine touching the elbows if they don't. And back to center. Good. Drop the hands and take one big roll of your shoulders, just your shoulders. and then reverse. Good. Should feel a little looser through your shoulders, through your neck. Go into a little bit deeper of a stretch, isolated, longer hold. So we start here by slowly, we're going to shrug our right shoulder very slowly up to our right ear. Good. Once it's as high as it can go, then reach your left hand out towards the left. Drop the left shoulder away from the ear. So your shoulders are asymmetrical. Right is up, left is down. Good. Keep the right shoulder squeezing up, 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 and then let the head come over towards the left. Left ear reaches for the floor. Good. Stay here, and as you exhale, just as slowly as you crept that right shoulder up, slowly start to release the right shoulder down. So you reach your hand out towards the right, towards the floor. And slowly until the right shoulder is all the way down. Notice as you release the shoulder down, it just incrementally gets deeper into the deep neck muscles on the right side. Breathe in. Not losing our breath here. Hand out. Good, and on an inhale, slowly bring your head back to neutral spine. Good. Take a roll over the shoulders if you need. We do the same deep stretch on the other side. So take your hands, I like to start with hands on your knees, and very slowly, as slow as you can, squeezing the left shoulder up to the left ear. Once the left shoulder is as high as it can go, reach the right arm out to the floor, and relax the right shoulder down towards the floor. Next, the right ear, the right side of the face, reaches for the floor. Reach the left hand out, and then just as slowly as it crept up, release the left shoulder down, 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 till it's all the way released, and just stay. Breathe in. Imagine lengthening the inhale and extending the exhale. Slow, smooth, steady breath. On an inhale, let the head come back up to center. Really nice. The next stretch we're going to do gets a little more into the trapezius muscle, so the muscles more along the back of the shoulders that connect to the top of the head. So we'll start again on the right side. You'll take your right hand, the top of your right hand goes to the small of your back, connects here. Sit nice and tall. We're going to turn our head 45 degrees towards the left, away from that right elbow. Inhale again, sit nice and tall. And then exhale, chin towards your chest. Drop your gaze down towards the floor. This may be enough stretch right here. If it is, just stay with nice tall posture, shoulders relaxed away from the ears. If you need more stretch, take your left arm out, bend left elbow, take your fingertips to the back of the head, and very gently, you can pull the head lightly to the floor. Good. Notice where your shoulders are. Release them down if they're naturally crept up. For one last bit more of sensation, imagine reaching the right elbow towards the back of the room. That tiny motion, I really feel it in that muscle that connects all the way up from the top of my shoulder to your neck. Not letting go of the breath, but really leaning into the breath. Inhale, you grow tall through your spine, good posture. Exhale, maybe open through the muscles. Good, and just as slowly as you came into it, release the head. Take the gaze up, and then back to center, release right hand. That one feels so good. Do the same thing, other side. Left hand to the small of your back. Sit up nice and tall, turn the gaze to like 45 degrees towards the right. Exhale, chin to chest. You may already feel the stretch. If you do, stay here. For more, reach the right arm out, bend right elbow, and lightly pull the head towards the floor. You're deepening the stretch right there, the base of your skull, the back of the neck. For even more, reach the left elbow towards the back of the room. Breathe deeply. And very gently release the head. Gaze comes up and then back to center. Good, release the left hand. Take a big roll of the shoulders up and back, and then reverse back and forward. Really nice. Next, we're going to move into a little bit more active stretching, so lengthening while we do a little gentle strength work. So come onto all fours, tabletop position. Walk your hands forward, shift your weight forward into modified plank. We're lowering all the way to our belly. Hands stay right by your chest. Feet and legs extend long as we find an easy, gentle cobra. Push into the toes, the tops of your feet. Kneecaps lift, and then chest lifts. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale. Take your head over towards one side. With your head and neck relaxed, reach your hands long by your sides. Palms face the ceiling. Inhale, forehead to the mat, so neutral spine. Your nose and your forehead are pressed into the floor. And as we inhale, activate into your legs just like you would for cobra. We're going to keep our head and our shoulders, our chest connected to the floor. And inhale, just lift your hands. Reach your fingertips back towards the wall behind you. And squeeze the shoulders away from the ears even more. Keep activating into the legs to protect the low back. Exhale, hands down. If that was enough work, stay there. If not, this time activate into the legs, lift the hands, and maybe lift the chest and the head. Again, the whole point of doing this is to create length between your earlobes, the tops of your shoulders. So reach the fingers back. Active lengthening. Good. And as you exhale, turn your head to look the other way. Relax the side of your face on the floor. Breathe in and out. Take your arms out to a T and rotate your hands so your palms face forward, thumbs point up towards the sky. Inhale, take forehead to the mat, neutral spine. And it starts the same way as we activate into the legs, push into the big toes, the pinky toes, the tops of the feet. And then inhale, just lift the hands a couple inches, 3 or 4 inches off the floor. Notice the shoulders, maybe press them away. Your hands may come back slightly in space. Inhale. And exhale, hands down. Inhale again. This time you choose, maybe your chest lifts off the floor. Create length. Notice the shoulders. And exhale, they come away from the ears. Keep pressing into the feet. Good. And exhale down. Turn your head back towards the original side. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, take your forehead back to the mat. Neutral spine. Last variation is to take your hands, your fingertips lightly touch at the base of your skull. Press into the feet, into the pinky toe side of the feet. Lift the kneecaps, and this time just lift the elbows up and then back, squeezing the elbows back. Your hands may come away from your skull, from your head, just a little bit. And exhale, elbows down. Inhale, activate into the legs once again. Lift elbows, then lift your head, your chest. Squeeze elbows away from the floor and towards your glutes. Lift the chest. Breathe in. Good. And exhale down. Plant your hands. Press yourself back through modified plank and sink the hips down and back into easy child's pose. Breathe in. And exhale, breathe out, lengthen through the entire spine, through all of the back muscles. Checking back in with your breath. Notice the quality of your breathing. If it's shallow, if the exhales are quicker than the inhales. Deepen your breath. If this is uncomfortable for your shoulders, you can bring your hands back by your feet to release the shoulders even more. On an inhale, come to sit on your heels, here on your shins. The last active posture we'll take together is a variation of thread the needle. So we'll move into tabletop position. Know that if you love thread the needle just how it is, you are welcome to take that. The variation we're going to work into is a little bit deeper of an opening. So traditional thread the needle, just so you can see it. On the right side, our right palm is on the mat. The left arm extends up, open the chest to the left side of the room. Thread left arm underneath. Maybe the left side of your face, your left ear comes to the floor, and you're stretching through this left shoulder. You can stay there. The variation that we're going to take today will start a little lower, so we're going to come down to our forearms. Our hips stay up and high like puppy pose. We're going to press into the right forearm. We want the right elbow underneath the right shoulder, right palm on the mat. Inhale, the left arm extends towards the left. Open your chest to the left side of the room. Then exhale, thread the needle, left under right. Slowly wiggle your way so that the left ear, left side of your face is supported by the floor. If this is going well, you can explore walking the right fingertips forward towards the top of your mat, coming up onto the fingertips. Using your arm as a lever, your right arm as a lever, to open your chest towards the right. Push into the fingertips to roll the right shoulder blade back. Open the chest. Breathe in. You're rolling a little more onto the back side of your head, the left back side. Good. Left arm stays exactly as it is. Now we're going to close our chest towards the mat. So taking your forehead to press on the floor, your right palm rotates to press into the floor. Maybe your right fingertips walk off the mat to the right a little bit to create more space for the shoulder. Hips are high. Breathe in. I love this stretch for the left shoulder. As you press the outside of the left arm into the floor, the weight of your torso really deepens that stretch. And slowly walk your right hand back in by your face. Push into the right hand, unwind the left, extend it up, circle the wrist, and take it back down. Really nice deep stretch on the left side. So then we'll reverse on the other side. Coming down onto your forearms, taking traditional thread the needle, if that's what you did on the other side. We press into the left forearm, left elbow under left shoulder. Open your chest over towards the right. Extend right arm. And then thread the needle, right arm under left. Right side of the face. Right ear comes to the mat. Once this right shoulder is connected to the floor, if you did it on the other side, walk the left fingertips forward for the top of the mat. Come up under the fingertips, working as a lever to open the chest towards the left wall. Find your breath, slow and even and steady. Keeping the right arm as it is, work to close your chest towards the mat. Forehead comes to the floor, I like to walk my left fingertips a little wider, just barely off the mat. Breathe in. So your weight is even on both of your knees, not sitting your weight into one hip or the other. And now as you're ready, taking the left hand back in by your chest, pressing into the left hand. Unwind the right, extend right arm up, and your hands come down. From tabletop, we're just going to cross at our ankles. Find a seat, the middle of your mat, and roll all the way down. Just going to take one easy twist together to wrap up this class. Your head on the floor, knees pull in towards your chest. Give them a hug. Do whatever you need to release your low back. If it's feeling a little tight and sticky, you can windshield wiper your knees side to side, or just hug them in towards the chest. So you're ready, we're going to take our arms out into a big T shape. I like to have my palms up towards the sky here. Take your head and look to the right. I already feel a stretch in the left side of my neck. Breathe in. And exhale with control. Use your core, drop your knees towards the left. Finding this slow, steady breath. To relax, especially with the exhale through the hips, through the neck. Easy twist. On an inhale, use your core to pull the knees back to center. And then take the head back to center. Hug the knees in. Arms back out to the T. Head turns left. Feel the stretch in the right side of your neck. Breathe in. And then exhale, drop the knees slow with control towards the right. Keeping the left shoulder connected to the floor. On an inhale, use your core, knees come back to center. And then head back to center. Give your knees a squeeze in towards your chest one last time. And with the exhale, release the knees and extend the legs all the way out long. Taking one last big breath in through the nose. Hold the breath. And then exhale, sigh out the mouth. Release the tension, melt it away, out of your neck and your shoulders and out the body. Keeping your eyes closed, stay in this position as long as you can, as long as your day allows. And this is where I leave you in this class today. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope this flow provided some relief for tension, for pain you may be having in your neck and your shoulders. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Namaste.